This is the Unbreakable Golfers podcast, where we're shining a light on your pain and weakness and how it is affecting your positions, your power and your performance on the golf course.
You're just not as good as you think you are. I'm John Seaton. I've been in golf performance for over a decade. I'm a bit out of breath. It's not because I'm a nonce. It's just because I've just gone back to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, where I haven't been on the mats, haven't done any of it for 2 years and 7 months. And prior to that, I've done it for 3 years. So I'm a bit worn out. Now, the whole point of thinking you're not as good as you think you are is, I'll just tell you a quick story. So, like I said, 2 years, 7 months. The place that I'm going to, have moved twice since then. I moved from one venue to another, and then which I went to other than before it opened, and then to a new venue that I opened up a month ago. And I put in 3 years worth of training. I got up to blue belt. I used to help train the kids. It was a big part of my life for a very long time. And then I just fell out of love with it. I was just like, do you know what? And I just didn't really enjoy. It was more of a pain in the arse to go training, and then sort of training 3 days a week went to 2 days a week, and then it would go to 1 day a week. I would train the kids twice a week, and then once I finished training the kids, I would go home early one day and not do my training. I just fell out of love with it. Anyway, so I stopped. Went back into the golf performance side of things. 1 month was 2 months was 4. Next thing you know, you don't even think about it. So I decided to go back for one of my challenges for Q2. The plan was to be back at Matrix Jiu-Jitsu and be back fighting twice a week minimum. That started in April, and it's took me till May to get going. Now, so this morning's first session, the guy, one of the guys that I used to train with, was obviously same belt as me at the same, like, started around the same time. He's moved on. It's now 2.5 years more. He's purple belt, and his level is just night and day. When we was rolling, I could just feel that, he could have had my arm there. He could have had my neck there. It just played with me like a cat and with a fucking little mouse. And in doing it, it made me realise, you know what? I've got a huge amount of reps. 3 years. I was teaching. When you teach something, you learn it more deeply. But I haven't done anything. Not even looked at concepts, not looked at ideas, not even done anything for 2 years and 7 months. And it was like, I don't know, just simple mistakes that you would never make. Like, put it this way, if you grab someone's back, you wouldn't cross your feet because you can just get into a foot lock. I used to teach that. I used to say to the kids, don't cross your feet, don't cross your feet. As soon as I got someone's back, first thing I think is cross my feet. 3 years of telling people not to cross their feet. 3 years of not crossing my feet myself. And then bang, first time cross my feet. A few times later when I was rolling, trying to cross my feet. Just because the instinct is to get a bigger grip. Bigger grips to cross your feet when you're taking someone's back. And that is a no-no. So what's this all got to do with golf performance? We'll look at it like this. Let's say, for instance, you got to a certain level, whatever it is. Say it's whatever's your favourite level of a handicap. You got to that level. You had confidence. You wanted to get better. You was buying equipment all the time. You're having lessons, and then you're playing so well. Sometimes you don't have a lesson when you should do. And you're winning stuff. You're winning longest drive. You're winning nearest the pin. You're playing really, really well. And then you don't play for a long period of time. A works do comes up, or a business meeting, or some sort of event where you're going to a golf course, and you think that because of the amount of work you put in the past, you're going to just turn up and perform. But you haven't put the daily work in. You've got all those reps. You've got all that ability. Your body might be like, your screen could be in perfect condition, but you show up on a day and you're expecting to perform like the level you was before when you haven't put the work in. Now that is why something like the Unbreakable Front 9 exists. So the Unbreakable Front 9, just to go over it again, you do 9 things every single day that build you towards being a better golfer. But what it does as well, it builds you a better mind, a better body, gives you longevity, gives you better happiness, focused. You know, it affects your business. You get more done. You're more productive. And those 9 things are spread across 3 parts, which is protection, power, and performance. So you do 2 things that protect your mind, 2 things that power your mind, 2 things that protect your body, 2 things that power your body, and you do 1 golf performance drill. So if you was playing golf for a long period of time and then you had months off and then you have this event, if you was doing the Unbreakable front nine, your body would be in the right condition, and would be better, your mind would be confident and would be better, and because you'd be working on a very specific golf drill, it's not as though your game would literally desert you. Now, you don't expect to play the level you was playing at before, but you won't have this big drop off. So if I was to use the Unbreakable front nine, and if over the last 2 years, 7 months, if I'd replaced the golf drill with some jiu-jitsu drills or some situational training, and I'd done that every day, I would have turned up and I would have performed a hell of a lot better than today. That being said, every now and then you need your ass kicked to remind yourself how tough life is, and so you got to get back up and keep going. Now, obviously, the Unbreakable front nine is 9 things that you do every single day. If you want to learn more about that, go to unbreakablegolfers.com. However, if you just want to get back to training like I have done from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu point of view, if you want a bit fitter body, if you want more power in golf and you want to do it for free and you don't need the accountability of someone to keep you hold your feet to the fire, then go to unbreakablegolfers.com, look for the golf mob. There's a 6-week free challenge on there, and if you do exactly what's laid out there in only 90 minutes a week, you'll be more powerful, more focused, you'd have more distance, and you will be happier. So, a couple of questions for you. Question number 1. Where are you showing up, whether it be in your mind, body and golf, where you're expecting to perform at your highest level, but you haven't put the work in? Follow-up question. What is the one thing you can start doing today, the one activity that you can practice every single day, so that in a certain period of time, when you show up to this next event, whatever it may be, you can show up not only in confidence, not only in power, but in an ability that you can perform because you put the reps in. Good luck.
For more information on golf performance, by increasing your power, by getting in better positions, by working on your body and mind, go to unbreakablegolfers.com and sign up to the free asset.